One of the best ways to improve your speaking is to watch or read something interesting. Take note of the expressions of vocabulary used and then record yourself speaking about the topic. Two very interesting video resources I propose to be able to watch and learn are short and have the most important vocabulary and expressions highlighted in different colors. The first resource I propose are short videos made by the World Economic Forum. As you can see, the words are written in large characters and the most important words are highlighted. For example, this is how weddings and dating are going virtual during the corona pandemic. So you already learn the word wedding, which contraposed to marriage may be confusing for some of you. I have a document regarding the difference between weddings and marriage. Also, dating. What exactly does dating mean? The US alone had, and here is where we need to now know our numbers very well, 845,000 weddings planned for March through May. As you can see, this is one of the most important reasons why it's fundamental to know how to read long numbers well, because we find them everywhere, especially in business. In Israel, one couple's wedding guest list went from 260 to 0. Guest list might be another interesting expression for when you need to invite people, you need to create a guest list. And again, we have a long number, 260. Attend a lesson, attend an event. This is a better expression than to say you go to a wedding. You attend a wedding. Here you can see more expressions. Israel banned large indoor gatherings. What exactly does banned mean? What are indoor gatherings? Banned means you are not allowed to do it, and indoor gatherings are when many people come together. It's a gathering, of course, indoors, inside. Dating is when you have a romantic appointment, and New York has advised people to date via video call and not in person. Via video call is another way of saying by video call. However, the best resource for our purpose is to consult the Instagram page of the World Economic Forum, because here there are only short videos, so it's much easier to choose something suitable to watch. As you can see, there are really many topics. At the moment, the coronavirus pandemic is the hot topic, but as the situation changes, the topics change. It's very interesting to watch and read the various topics which are proposed. A good example of an interesting video to watch could be this one about the social media star Molly Burke. Social media star Molly Burke has a typical lockdown day just like everyone else. So here, very important is to remember that you pronounce the word social correctly, as many people say social, but in reality the correct pronunciation is social. She's blind. What does blind mean? Blind means she can't see. Once a day she gets some fresh air. Air is the correct pronunciation and not air as many say. Air. She's taken to dancing inside to keep her spirits up. So if I take to something, it means I start something. This is another example of an important sentence that you might like to take note of. So what have you taken to doing? Molly encourages her followers to keep talking to people as much as possible. If you notice, keep talking means continue talking, and both of these are followed by the ing verb. So you could make note of this expression. Here is an example of Numbers again. At least 2.2 billion people in the world have vision impairment or blindness. Impairment means you have less possibility to see, but you are not necessarily blind. As you can see, there are videos to suit everybody's tastes. A third example is this video here. This European city is transforming into a giant outdoor cafe after lockdown. Bars and cafes can reopen, but they can only set up tables outside, free of charge when it doesn't cost anything. 150 local cafes and restaurants had applied to take part. Again, your big numbers, and apply to something is, for example, if you want a job, you can apply for a job, you apply to the appropriate office. Social distancing. Again, we have the word social. So I definitely recommend the World Economic Forum on Instagram as an excellent resource for you to watch short videos and possibly try and take note of the expressions and then summarize what has been said, integrating the expressions and words you've learnt. Another excellent resource with almost the same characteristics is NAS Daily, in particular the NAS Daily 1-minute videos playlist. There are over 1,000 1-minute videos to be chosen from. They touch all kinds of topics from all over the world, so undoubtedly there will be something that you're interested in. Let's take a look at the coolest museum you've ever seen, for example. Now, the difference between NAS Daily and World Economic Forum is that NAS Daily also speaks as well as highlighting the words. Let's have a look at this example.
Boring, boring. The opposite of boring. This place is stunning.
Or another example. What does take for granted mean?
Midnight and I can't sleep. I can't sleep because it's not dark outside. Here in Iceland, in summer, it does not get dark. Darkness helps you fall asleep. Appreciate the beautiful sunrise, the beautiful sunset, and the beautiful darkness in the middle.
Try out these two resources and see which one is the best for you to watch, learn from, and summarize in your speaking task.